What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. I got another market watch for you. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into it with Nightmare Griffin. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 videos ago that I did talk about Nightmare Griffin, to where it does have the potential to, like, see some play, and it looks like we are seeing a bit of play. It's being used with Curious, which is basically what it's always used for. It's always Curious sends them to the graveyard, and you use the ability of Nightmare Griffin to set it right directly from your grave to your field, so it pretty much gives you access to almost any card, any spell or trap card in the game first turn. So that's a combo that people are starting to use now, especially because Curious is very much becoming more popular. For the most part, it's very affordable. It's not too expensive. The only one that's actually kind of, see, it's starting to slowly creep up. The only version that's going up would be the secret rare. It doesn't matter if you have first or unlimited. We got a heavily played, light play 14, light play 14. So it looks like about 14, like a $14 card. This card's starting to go up. It was probably seen. Yeah, like probably when I can't remember the exact price. I'll go over it. I'll check later, but it was probably like a $6 card. This is starting to double in price. If we go by the chart, yeah, it started at like 4. Now it's going up to 6. So yeah, this card, like I said, if you guys picked it up when I said something, bam, there you go. The next card I want to talk about is Curious. The reason why Griffin is even going up in the first place. So Curious, unlike Griffin, has no reprints. So Griffin is very easy to get. It's been reprinted twice, so there's 3 versions of it. This has no versions. The chart, you can see it kind of plateaued and then just shot up, and it's going up again because, like I said, with this card just sends a card to your graveyard, and then you combo into it with Griffin, and you have the ability to access any floodgate in the game. Like first turn, any floodgate. It's way better than you think it is. So it looks like you got $4. It's about $4 to $5, $4 to $5 for any copy that you got here. Nothing really too special. So another link that I want to talk about is Topologic Bomber Dragon. I did a video where I talked about the top 10 link form monsters, and I was debating whether do I put this Topologic Bomber Dragon, or do I put Zeraboros in there. I ended up going with Zeraboros because I still think like and especially in this format, just banishing things a little bit better. But this card is easier to trigger. Very much, seen a little bit of play. The original Code of the Duelist version, you get light play 10, 11, 100% seller. So yeah, so I guess when you get to like the bigger sellers, it's about $13. I guess you get a couple copies right now for $10 or $11 if you're really looking into a secret rare. And it does have the reprint. You got the Dude, ultra rare from Dude. There was a lot of issues with it, so if you want to take the gamble, some people put them as near mint, but they come out a little chewed up. But if you just want a cheap 25-cent copy, and then yeah, there you go. This card is very available. Where is it? See, yeah, this is a secret rare from the Mega Pack. This is back when the Mega Packs reprinted everything the exact same rarity, and yeah, it's going for about $6. So what, like a little less than half the price of the other one. So if you want a cheap secret, you got the reprint. If you just want any version, you got the Dude version. So this card is very much available if you want to try it out. Moving on, I want to just do a quick little overview of Labyrinth. So I want to try this. I do have a little idea. I want to maybe do a deck profile when I get it together of this strategy mixed with Unchained. I really feel like they could, especially with how it destroys cards, it works with fiends. It works with normal traps. The Unchained strategy has some really good normal traps. So this deck does have the potential to be used with that deck. And yeah, so it looks like if you got the Ariana, I have a hard time remembering putting all their names together. I have so many things going on. But yeah, so we got like Ariana. She's stabilizing right here. She did crash back down. That's how it goes. It says pretty new, but she did start to bump back up, kind of starting to come back down a little. But if we take that with a grain of salt, it looks like she's stabilizing right here. You got $14, 11 with the 3, so 14. Yeah, she's about like a $15 card, and she's 15. And this one right here, And the other servant, she's $6. Yeah, not $6. So far, this is not looking that bad. Actually, this is looking like the actual money card of this set. Aside from the collector's rares, we're not going with that. But this one right here looks like it's kind of shooting back up. Went down, now it's coming back up. So yeah, 18, 18, 18. Yeah, I think these were like $10 to $12 at one point. Now they're all solid 18. So it looks like you're about $18 a copy. If you wanted to get these, you should have got these when they're $10. I think I have 2 copies. I probably need to get one more. Runic tip, just the tip of Runic is skyrocketing. Yeah, look at this nice V we got. It had a nice waterfall, drink the jelly juice, then it realized it didn't know what it was doing, no more jelly juice, and now it's getting its life back together, and now it knows what it's doing. This deck is very annoying, so annoying. 33, 33, 30, 40. Yeah, this deck is extremely annoying, especially when they start when when they really they have all the whole setup. They're banishing, they're decking. It's yeah. This this is just this price point because it's just meta. Well, I want to say it's meta, but it's a cheesy FTK deck out strategy that actually works in the meta. I guess that's the best way to put that situation. Pendulum hype, pendulum, freaking pendulum. There, I'm very understanding that not everything's gonna be the same. Like just because something does good in Japan or in the OCG, wherever in the OCG, doesn't mean that it's gonna do good in the TCG. Especially the different lists, we have different cards available. They have the blah 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 whatever. But that doesn't stop the prices of these cards from starting to go up. I'm looking right here. For a while, you could kind of get these for almost nothing. Well, it looks like they're kind of like going up. But yeah, like I said, for a while you were getting these for like $1. I think I was finding for $1. Now we got what? $5.25, $7.14, $4, $7. Looks like it's like $7 to $8 card if you want the original super rare. And that's all. Yeah, Live Play First Edition, Live Play. Yeah, so it looks like Live Play First $8. So yeah, so if you got these, they're about $8 a copy. If you care, this it does have the reprint. Does have the gold reprint. It also has a rare. The rare is very accessible. We don't need to worry about the rare. But if you want a shiny version, right here you got the gold rare, which is $89, $99, like a dollar card, which isn't that bad. Yeah, it is from the, I guess it's from the gold rare. That wasn't the best gold rare, but at the same time, the card does the same thing and it shines. Like if you just wanted to shine and have the effect, there you go. If you really care, you could scrounge around and try to get yourself a nice copy of this for $8. Continuing with the pendulum hype, this is a card that is not really going up, but if Konami does want to push Pendulum, I would think that they would bring this card back right here. This card was very, 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 very good. Back in the Pendulum, I guess like after the whole Pepe got hit and you couldn't run super oppressive Pendulum deck, the Draco face-off variant was a good one that came out. Wasn't sure if it was right after. Man, it's horrible. I can't see anything. Yeah, this is like the gold that doesn't look the best. But at the same time, reveal one Draco Slayer Pendulum monster and one Draco Overload Pendulum monster from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks one of them for you to place in your Pendulum zone or special summon your choice, and you have the other card face up to the extra deck. So this card is really good for it got you a card. Got a card in your zone, and it also added a card to your extra deck, so allow you to get get an extra monster. This was one of the best cards to use to gain advantage. It's available in common, so I don't think it's gonna be too hard to get. But they only had one copy that was shiny, and yeah, they're very, very cheap. So if you want to get your 3, I'd go ahead and pick them up right now. Beyond the Pendulum, we already know what's going on with her. She is just going right up there. You pick these up for about what, $7, $8 now. Looks like 13, 14, 15. Yeah, like she was going for about $15, $16 a while ago, but a couple people are jumping on. So people with the 53 sales, they kind of lost. Same person. Let's ignore all that. Here you got $14. So yeah, it looks like it's about like $14, $15 card. But which isn't bad since if you don't have Electromite in the format, then this is like this I guess like the next best thing. It has good arrows. It works with it. It really works with it. Works with the other cards that I want to talk about. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter. And the next couple cards that I want to talk about are gonna work with her. But this guy right here, this was like the bane of my existence during that the Draco format. This would break boards like it was nobody's business. One tuner, one non-tuner. Once per turn, you can trigger one Pendulum monster on the field or one card in the Pendulum zone. Destroy it, and if you do, shuffle one card of the field into the deck. This was very oppressive because of the line, you can target one Pendulum monster on the field or one card in the Pendulum zone. It doesn't matter if it's your Pendulum zone, your opponent's Pendulum zone. You can just one card on them. It's like you can target one Pendulum monster on the field. It was very, very annoying in the mirror match. It was always a bane of my existence. The ultra rare, like I said, you got the Lead Plate Unlimited for pretty cheap. Looks like yeah, for the more reputable sellers, you get them for $3. A couple, well, no, these guys got a couple good right here. 168, 173. So that's about a $2 card right now. If Pendulums start coming back, this is definitely going to be in there. It's going to be used in the mirror match, so I would suggest you get the very much go ahead and get your hands on this. It's not really that expensive. You got you got like a super low rarity copy. Here's like a common, I think, or a rare, 3 cents. Yeah, 3 cents for a rare. So there's no excuse not to have one. Get your copy now. Performance Pal. I got the next couple cards are gonna be Performance Pal cards that I had no idea were actually worth something. The first one is the Sorcerer. So I did not know that the Sorcerer is actually worth something. I went through my bulk and only found some supers, so didn't find the secrets. But if you got secret rares, yeah, they're fives. $5.92, $5.92, $5.99, $6, so about $6-7 card. Yeah, they're like $6 or $7. I guess they were crashing for the first edition one, but for the regular unlimiteds, they've staying pretty steady. I had no idea that they're actually higher. I thought these were like worthless. But it just goes to show that with the pendulum hype, people start picking up anything. Yeah. Okay. So Performance Pal Odd Eye Synchron. What is going on here? So yeah, these were again another like worth like 10 cents, worth almost nothing. It's like it says at like 450 right here. And this is something that I just was not paying attention. I was paying zero attention to the Performance Pal stuff. I can't pay attention to everything. But like just like right here we got 450, 10 copies for 450, 425. So it looks like $4 to $5 card. I said if you have a set of these, then you got $15 just laying around. That's just random. I always hated his freaking bug eyes. But yeah, he's worth money. So Performance Pal Celestial Magician. She I checked her out earlier, and yeah, she isn't going for as much as she was. There's another card that I pulled out the top of my head that I didn't know was worth a good amount of money. But yeah, she's worth 95 cents plus $1 shipping. So I guess it's like $1. She's worth $1 plus $1 shipping. So if you're just trying to buy her by herself, dear, you're paying about $2. She I don't know exactly what she does, but this is another card where I guess another situation where sometimes you just don't know, don't just sell your bulk, actually look through it, like try to find out, randomly type in certain names of cards or certain archetypes, and you'll find out like, oh, you know what, all this stuff is actually going up. So I had no idea that this card was going up. Triples Tactics Talents. So I love this card, and I don't think I got a chance to talk about it in any of my other videos. I think I had maybe one other video, but yeah, Triples Tactics Talents. If you could get your hands on these, it's just I would just go ahead and get them now. I would just go ahead and pick them now. I'm drawing a blank. No idea. I don't think they're in the tin. I'm gonna sound idiotic if they are in the tin, but I don't think they're in the tin. So I'd very much go ahead and swoop in and get these now. Oh man, I say that now, but then Konami's gonna bring them out in like the set that comes out right after. But it has 3 effects taken out of some of the most brokenest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. The only thing that has to happen is your opponent has to use a monster effect, which is there's like a 90% chance they're going to use a monster effect in your turn. So you're going to get this off. This is a good card to have. We got the light plays 29. Yeah, they're like $29 $30. This is about like $30 a copy. So yeah, man, that's pretty expensive. The secret rares, they're even crazier. What, like 70, 67, 60, 69. Yeah, it's like $70. Yeah, they're $70 a copy. So we're looking at playset of secrets for 210 or $90 for a playset of the ultras. I would just go with the ultras. Yeah, we're not gonna look at the Starlight. We're just gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave that one alone. And for the last card that I want to talk about, Dimensional Fissure. I think I brought this card up before. I am very high on this card. I used to run this card a lot back in 2012 when it was at 3, and like the way to kill decks was just get rid of the graveyard. Get rid of the graveyard. That was this was before. This was like a little before BA and Shadal, and before Konami really shifted the graveyard to being like a second deck. But as it was starting, when pretty much like this took care of so much. Like if you had this on the board, your freaking dark holes, your attacks, they were getting rid of stuff and they were not coming back, and you didn't have to worry about it. And that's kind of what this card is doing right now. To where if you go first and you open this up, you just drop this on. Your opponent has, there's almost no card they could really use to just outright stop it. So they're gonna have to take it out with some type of like back row removal or something that destroys spell and traps after the fact. So yeah, also the ability to turn off certain hand traps just by activating this card. You activate this card, turn the graveyard off. Any hand trap that needs to go to the graveyard will not be able to resolve. So you take out a lot of good cards with just this one card. That's pretty much gonna be it. Yeah, there's not really too much to talk about. These are not really going too crazy, because I know you get these for the secret rares. These are secrets, right? Yeah, the secret rare. Yeah, 4. Okay, well, okay, that's actually a pretty good price. Light play unlimited, light play. Yeah, okay, so this is actually not bad. You get your if you just pick up these light play copies, we're hope for the best. We're looking at about $5 for a light play secret. Which is pretty good. That's probably one of the best. This high super rare in the champions pack. Yeah, that's wild, man. 50 for the damage, 68 heavenly play, 72 moderate. Yeah, let's just skip this. I don't really. I mean, it's nice if you have the money for that, go for it. That's you. That's not me. I have no problem just hitting up. Here we go. The one from the Enemy of Justice commons right here. It'll do the exact same thing for you, and you could get that light play. Well, near mint, $2. You get this for $2. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.